Hello and welcome to another episode of 8 Things to Know About Windows 8. Today I'll be showing you how to do some mini customizations within the desktop portion of Windows 8 that looks a lot like Windows 7. For more personalization techniques outside of the desktop, check out the next video, which is Chapter 4, Personalization. So today the main things I'm going to be showing you are how to set different languages to type in on Windows 8. For example, if I open up Word here quickly, I can show you how this works. So if I go down here and click into Chinese, then sorry, my computer's going really slow. I'm making a backup of my system because I'm going to do some stuff that may or may not cause harm to my computer. That's a whole different story. Don't worry, it's completely legal. But anyway, so say I'm in Chinese, so say I want to do an assignment in Chinese, I want to be able to type in Chinese. So now if I type in Chinese, sorry, it's not working too well. See, there are my characters. And then I can easily switch back to English. See. Okay. So that's what we want to do. And also I'm gonna show you how to change your time and date format. Alright, so let's get started. So to begin with, why don't we go and add the language option. To do that, what you want to do is do flag Q or get your search window up. Then you want to type in language. I'm not sure if I spelled that right. But then once you hit the settings tab, and it should be the first one that has language. And has that actually has a Chinese character on it. Cool. And then once that opens up, you'll probably see English right here. If it's not English, I don't know how you're using your computer or how you're listening to me and understanding what I'm saying. But you want to hit add a language, and it will take just a second to load. Mine will take a lot longer than that, considering what I'm doing. And then you'll notice all of these languages, and there are multiple ways you could go about this. Say I wanted to add Chinese, I could go scroll down to C, which isn't that hard. Or if it was all the way down, say I wanted to add German, I could just hit the G on the keyboard and would go to the first G, and then I could hit German. But no, I want to do Chinese. So simplified, probably, and then you just double click on whatever folder, and then I want this one. Then all I have to do is down here I hit add. Just wait for it to load, and that's all you have to do. If you go into options here, you can change some stuff in here. So maybe if you have a touch screen, you can just write, I guess, or if you have like a pen pad. Or there's probably going to be install language pack. I installed that. I don't know what it does. I'm not quite sure. But you don't need to do that. It's just extra. And then you can just close out of that. Then down here you'll notice you got the ing, or whatever your primary is. And if you click on that, you can toggle between Chinese or English or whatever other language you chose. Then you'll notice it's got M here. And then if I go back into that Word document, now you notice that it shows up with the Zhong symbol, and then you can type. So I'll type Ni Hao. Now how this works is, it's really hard to show you right now, but you type the pinyin and then it'll show up with the characters, and then you gotta make sure that you're typing the right ones. But Oh, it's loading. Yeah. And then it doesn't just work in Microsoft Word. It works in basically anything. So if I go into Chrome or Google, whatever you want to call it, and I type, see, I can still type. And oh, happy Valentine's Day, by the way. It wants me to translate it, but I do not want to. Okay, I'll close out of this because my computer is going really slow. By the way, disk usage does affect how slow or fast your computer goes. I didn't really know that until I started doing a lot with disk, and it goes a lot slower than it would if this was close to 100 and this was close to 100. Let me close out of that. But say you're typing a Word document and what is this doing here? Get out, get out of the way. Say you want to put a English name in there. You don't have to go down here and change it back to English. You can actually hit the Shift button, which is default, and notice down here it changes to English for you. So then I can write hello. Okay, and then when I want to go back to Chinese, just hit Shift again, and then I can type more characters. So that's pretty cool, especially if you're in a language class, which I'm sure most of you guys are if you're in school. You really should be. If you're not, shame on you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to change your format on here. Oh, by the way, make sure you always go back to English, because I've been on the internet and I've accidentally typed in Chinese on accident. Okay, so to change your time format, you want to go in the search box and type, you can type change clock, and then go to settings, and you want to click the one that says change date, time, or number formats. Now this might look like a bunch of gibberish to you, and well, it does to me too, but the stuff you see down in this box is the short time, but if you hover over it or click it, this is the long time and this is the long date. So for the short time, say I wanted 24-hour time. Okay, 24-hour time. This is the default, and 24-hour time is HHMM. And then when you click that, you can see how it changes right here. And then say I wanted the date to show everything, like including the 0 before the 2. Now you notice it changes. Then all you have to do is hit OK or apply if you want to see what it looks like down here. But say you didn't like that, you could just hit additional if you don't like this, then you can just hit additional settings, reset, and then hit yes, and it goes back to the normal one. I like in that format. Oops, wrong one. Which one was it? This one? Yes, it was that one. Okay, then you just hit OK. And that is the tutorial on changing your input language and your time format. Note the input language, you can actually change your whole entire system to Chinese. I don't want to do that because I'm not fluent in Chinese. I can speak it, well, a lot of it, and I can write it and I can type it. But if my whole entire computer was in Chinese, I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know how this got here, but when I right click on my desktop, you'll notice I have Chinese characters right here. I can't read that. I don't know what it means. So, oh well, I hope it doesn't matter. You can you don't want to hear me rambling anymore. So that ends chapter 3 for us, and I'll give you a hint. The secret project that I'm working on, it's a system restore right now, or yeah, system image, because I'm going to dual boot with Windows 7, so I can do tutorials with Windows 7 and have Windows 8 on the computer at the same time. And this takes a really long time, which is very unfortunate. So thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time on 8 things to know about Windows 8. Well, which is funny because I won't actually be seeing you. So anyway, have a nice Valentine's Day, or I hope you had a nice Valentine's Day depending on when you watch this, and enjoy your night. Well, actually, who knows when you're watching this, so I'll just say goodbye.